Hi everybody, Bob with Knives Town here. Today we're going to take a look at a buck knife. This is a fixed blade knife, and this particular knife is the Buck Ranger Skinner. As you can see there, it is made in the USA. That's good to see. This is, Buck's a great company, and they're one of the few companies that could put a statement like this on their box: the measure of a knife since 1902. And that's, you really can't dispute that. They've been around that long, and it's for a reason. They make good knives and good quality and good prices. The knife comes in a sheath along with the Buck famous forever warranty. Basically, it's a lifetime warranty against defects in material or workmanship to the original owner. Okay, the knife, like I say, it comes in a black leather sheath. It has a belt loop here, which is stitched. It's not, there's no functionality to that other than just using it for the belt. It doesn't, it's not adjustable or anything like that. It is a drop-in sheath. It doesn't have a retention snap or anything like that. It's got the Buck logo on it there. See if I can get in on that for you. I like the way they do their sheaths. They put good quality into it. It's good, good stitching and heavy leather, and it'll last a lifetime. It's certainly a good quality sheath. Nice even color on it. The knife just draws just by pulling it out. Nothing there. It's held in kind of with a little bit of friction, and when you insert the knife in, it comes to a stop point there. I don't know if you heard that or not. Let me do it again. There, you hear that? There is a plastic insert in the sheath, which it runs from here downward, and so that was that stop point you heard it hitting, and plus it provides a little additional rigidity to the sheath, and it provides additional protection for the blade when it's in there. But it's in there good and tight. I mean, that isn't going to shake out or fall out, even if it turns upside down or gets shaken. So it's good and snug. So you got to pull that out there. There's your knife. Take a look at that. That's the Buck Ranger Skinner. Specs on that, it's a 3 1/8 inch blade, and that is a hollow ground blade. It's made of 420 high carbon steel. That's the steel that Buck uses on so many of their knives. It's proven itself over and over. It's about, I'd say about 3 millimeters thick, 3.5 millimeters. It's got a good thickness to it. It's got a grind that begins here, and you can see how that sweep is on there. Same on both sides. It's a drop point shaped blade, but it's got plenty of belly, as you would expect in a Skinner. The blade is razor sharp, hair shaving sharp. Yep, that's a cutter. The overall length of the knife is 7 1/4 inches, and the weight is 5.2 ounces. The handle, take a look at that. That's made of ebony diamond wood. It's really got an attractive look to it. Held in with two pins. Held together there. And if you're not familiar with diamond wood, basically it's a man-made, it's sort of a combination of, it's the best of both worlds of wood and plastic, really, is what it is. It's layers of wood, resin impregnated wood pressed together under pressure and heat, and the finished product comes out, with, I mean, if you closed your eyes and you felt this, you wouldn't know whether you were feeling plastic or wood, or you wouldn't know the difference. But it has the beauty of wood, as you can see, but the durability of plastic. Resin. It's like a clear epoxy resin that has been pressured. It's just sunk into the cells of the wood under heat and pressure, and then layers of wood with that, and then pressed down together and heated. So you get a very stable, very tough material there. Looks nice. Got a brass bolster there. The knife is full tang. You can see the steel is the full length of the knife. It does have a lanyard hole here, which I would recommend using in this knife. The wood and the look, the handle has a nice shape to it, so that it gives you good grip. But it doesn't have any. There's no jimping. There's no finger grooves. There's no stippling or traction. So when it gets wet or slippery with fluids, I think that probably it could become a little bit slick. You might want to put a lanyard through the hole there and loop it around your wrist as you're working with it, just so it doesn't drop out of your hand. You drop it in the snow, and then you're looking for 20 minutes for your knife. Yeah, that's a nice looking knife. American made. Comes with a nice sheath. Sharp as can be. That'll last you as long as you take care of it. That knife will last you, and you've got the forever warranty on it to boot. It's got very good ergonomics. It's comfortable in the hand. There's a sort of a finger guard here. And then there is sort of a little bit of a detent right there. You can choke up on this knife like this, hold it in this position if you want. I mean, that's not nicking the edge of my finger there, because that corner there of the blade has been burnished off right there, just at the very corner, so that you can hold it like this without any fear or anything. You can get some real detail work there. Get some extra power on your push cut, or you can hold it this way. It could be held in the reverse also, very comfortable that way. Typically you wouldn't be holding this type of a knife like that, but usually you're going to be working forward like this. It's just the right size for a skinning knife, dressing game, field dressing. That'll work, do the job just right. Made by Buck, and they've got the experience in making these kind of knives, these hunting knives. That's a solid. Like most Buck knives, it just gives you a real solid feeling of quality when you're holding it. There's a good weight to it, gives it some authority, and then you just start working with that razor edge, and your job's done before you know it. Good quality, good sheath with it. That's the Buck Ranger Skinner. All right, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you again.